السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته، كيف حالكم؟ إن شاء الله طيبين. أكمل لعبة بروكن سورد 3 سليبن دراجون. اللعبة هذه مع الأسف الصباح حاولت إني أسجل ومشيت فيها يعني مسافة طويلة يمكن ساعتين، مع الأسف ما تسجلت إلا 11 دقيقة وأنا مسحتها لأن ما منها فايدة. فمع الأسف يعني هذا إذا التختيم اكتمل راح يكون ناقص جزء، وهذه يعني مشكلة هذه السنة. النت تعبان، الألعاب تعبان، كل شيء تعبان هالسنة. 2024 ما أدري، سنة سيئة من كل النواحي. أوكي بسم الله نبدأ. طبعا جينا لهنا.
What could it mean, Andre?
We're going to have to be methodical about this.
Okay, Keys of Solomon.
You say the Key of Solomon is a book?
Yes, there are even ancient Hebrew manuscripts that are claimed to be the real thing. But genuine scholars doubt their authenticity.
Perhaps the real thing contains further information on this.
Okay.
What's the significance of the Ile Saint-Louis?
I have no idea. Perhaps we need a connection to another piece of information.
Cathedral Mass.
Do you think there is a theatrical link to the island?
You need to do some research.
I know just the place to phone. What do you think that pattern represents?
It looks a bit like a spider.
Andre, this is serious. Do you think it could have anything to do with the lines of energy he mentioned?
Maybe this is where the power lines meet up.
Brilliant! That's it! But how does that help us? Perhaps I should make a call. Better check in with my paper.
News desk?
كسر عن الثيتر
I need you to help me.
That's what I'm here for?
You're a resting actress, so you might know this. Is there a theatrical connection to the Ile Saint-Louis?
There's an old theater on the island. I knew some people who were trying to get it reopened a few years back. But it's been condemned for the last 5 years.
Does it have a name?
Leoglyph.
Thanks. I owe you one.
اوكي.
Bye now.
كلم هذا.
What could it mean, Andre?
We're going to have to be methodical about this.
Andre, do you know anything about a theater called L'Hieroglyphe?
On the Ile Saint-Louis?
Yes.
No.
I'm going to have to investigate then.
أروح أبحث هناك. المكان.
Considered leaving my apartment.
ثياتر.
Andre, I'm going to hunt down some more clues.
It's a bit late to go poking around an old theater.
I'll be fine. Typical.
أوه تلفون.
Hello?
Remember me, your boss?
Ah,
Where the hell have you been?
رئيسة.
jail. How come you didn't bail me out?
شوف نجيل
Low on resources right
كتبوها
now.
غلط.
Which is why I have a new assignment for you.
I'm still working on the dead hacker story.
That's old news. I want you to
I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
drop the case.
No!
أوف.
Someone framed me.
You don't get to choose, Nico. That's not the deal.
In that case, I quit.
أوف. رئيسة قال اترك الموضوع.
I feel better for that.
There are
قالت
just a question
أستقيل
of how to play the
ولا
role
أتركه.
and eat.
Something will come up.
You sound like your friend, George.
اوكي. يمكن الحين ننتقل إلى جورج. لا والله نفسها. راحت بتاكسي.
The theater looked as if it had been abandoned for years. I wondered if it was really the right place. I was going to have to get inside to find out.
معلش هالجزء هذا فيه شوي من توم رايدر، يذكرني
The
بتوم
door
رايدر.
was locked. I couldn't force it.
يا الطل.
I peered through the window, but the place was too dark. The door was in a terrible state, but the lock was brand new. Someone was obviously still using this place.
اوكي. الباب مقفل. مسافة. وش هذا؟
I couldn't open the door.
والله هذه السمع حاطينها زينة.
Quiet.
أوقات تحط لك أشياء زينة.
The door had nothing remarkable about it.
محل كبير. أبواب زينة.
I couldn't open the door.
بس والله الألعاب القديمة قصصها رهيبة، خصوصا اللي على بلاي ستيشن 2. هذا يمكن الجزء الوحيد اللي على بلاي ستيشن 2، يعني أنت تندمج معاها على عكس ألعاب الأيام دي. قصة من
The
البداية
door was shut fast and wouldn't open.
تحس إنه ما في قصة، يعني من البداية تحس هذا الشيء. كأن المكان ده مرة واسع.
The ladder looked like a good way up onto the theater roof, but it was pulled up and too high to reach.
يحتاج شيء أسحبه. ما عندي شيء. أوه كان في شيء هنا.
Locked. Probably from the inside. I wasn't going to get in there, but there had to be some way in.
والله كبير المكان، أكبر مكان هذا من بداية اللعبة. عادة السيارة الحمراء، سيارة المجرم.
The door was locked. I had no way of opening
هذه سيارة
short of throwing a brick through the window.
القاتل، ما أدري المجرم.
It was the red Jaguar that had nearly run me over.
كانت تصدمني في البارت اللي
Clearly
راح.
had the connection to the theater. It looked like I was on the right track after all.
أنا في الطريق الصحيح. ماسك.
I could see the mask the traffic warden had described. I was in the right place all right.
كان الحين تأكدنا إن إحنا الرايت تراك. اوكي.
There was nothing else inside, apart from the mask. The car was locked, and I didn't have the key.
كان ما في شيء هنا. طيب وش هذا؟ اوه ليش هنا في منطقة؟ اوكي ايش معنى هنا؟ يمكن تركب، يمكن يمديك تركب. والعادة الألعاب القديمة إذا الكاميرا تغيرت زي سايلنت هيل، إذا الكاميرا تغيرت يعني في شيء.
The door was shut fast and wouldn't open.
وهنا في شيء. هنا بوستر. هنا.
My lead had brought me to the theater. I wasn't walking away now.
مستحيل هنا في شيء.
The door was shut fast and wouldn't open.
والله يمكن هذا بروكن سورد السلسلة هذه يمكن من أفضل الألعاب ناحية الأداء الصوتي، يعني الأكسنت إنجليزي فرنسي أو أمريكا أو بريطانيا، يمكن هي أفضل لعبة، خصوصا أول ما بدت. يعني هي أول ما بدت في زمن قديم، أول جزء لها 1900 أتوقع 96، بس كان يعني حتى في هذاك الوقت مميزة يعني. ما توقعت تروح هناك.
My lead had brought me to the theater. I wasn't walking away now. I couldn't open the door. It was locked.
طيب.
The door was shut fast and wouldn't open.
ما في شيء، محل شاسع شاسع ولا في شيء.
I couldn't open the door.
أجل مالك لا تروح هناك. لا أنت بتطلع من الدرج اللي هناك. بس كيف تنازله؟ خليني أشوف الأغراض اللي عندي. في شيء أدمجه مثلا. ما في شيء. هنا بس وش تسوي؟ في منطقة هنا بس يقولك لازم تنازلها.
The ladder looked like a possible way up. All I had to do was reach it.
ما أدري في شيء صندوق تسحبه. أحس إن بارت جورج أسهل من نيكول. كل بارت حقها صعب. يعني لو جورج كان بتلقى صناديق تفهم السالفة، بس هذه ما أتوقع إنها بلاتفورم يعني زي تمبريدر، بس يعني تتعلق في مكان. هنا في ليذر. اوكي هنا في ليذر بس ما يطلع لك. اوكي ترى هذه نسخة البي سي فيها بق، اوقات ما يظهر لك حتى في البارت اللي راح ما يظهر لك الايكون. انا لعبتها نسخة البلاي ستيشن 2 بس كانت مكركة، تدري اوقات ايام البلاي ستيشن 2 ب10 ريال اوقات ما يكون النسخ صحيح، فكان يعني النسخ حقها معطوب ما في صوت بس في سبتايتل. بس الكونسول اللي يعجبك فيه ما في باج زي ده، يعني مستحيل مثلا ان ما تظهر الايقونة. العاب الكونسول تكون يعني الاخطاء فيها قليلة، خصوصا الالعاب القديمة اللي على البي سي اخطائها كثيرة. حتى الحين يعني البي سي من سلبيات تشوف المشاكل الكثيرة، بس قلت الحين في الوقت الحالي. ترى قلت تقارن الوقت اللي راح كان أسوأ. حتى أتذكر ميتال جير نسخة البي سي ما كانت بجودة الكونسول. دائما كذي يعني الكونسول هذا هو ميزته. اوكي الحين اتوقع انك تنزل هذا عشان يمديك تطلع لذاك الدرجة. اتوقع هنا دورك بس. هذا الجزء زي ما قلت لك مختلف، يعني في الغاز كثيرة بلاتفورم، اما الالغاز الثانية يعني مش بذيك الصعوبة. بس كيف تجيبه؟ لا هذا اتوقع انك تستخدمه عشان تصعد. انا فكرت انك بتنزله. اوكي في هنا وفي هنا، في جهتين عندك، بس خلينا نروح هنا. في كنا درج. في كان شفت درج. الدرجة هناك. طيب اركبي. كان لازم ليش ما ظهرت الأيقونة؟ ما تتعلق، يمكن نفس الباج. أو إنك يمكن يبغاك تجي من هنا. بديت تتعلق هنا. هذه النسخة ترى مشكلتها، شوف اختفت. اخي نفس فيها مشكلة ترى دي النسخة، اختفت الأيقونة. اوكي طلع، اتوقع المفروض تطلع هناك. او في شيء يعني ما ظهر في البداية.
It was an advertising billboard. It looked long enough to reach across to the other side of the
اوكي طايحة.
and that was where I had to go.
اوكي
The base of the billboard was attached by metal clips. I had loosened the clips, but the billboard didn't budge.
استخدم شيء، يمكن استخدم القلم هذا.
That wasn't a good idea.
تبغى الطايحة.
I thought about it, but decided against it. I had loosened the clips, but nothing had happened. It was the construction company's billboard.
طيب
Not this time. Not right now. That wouldn't work here.
اتوقع انه يمديك بعد تجي هنا. طيب خلينا ننزل نشوف يمكن. بديك تسلق هنا. مرة جيت أنا هنا ولا وفي فوق. ممكن في كذا طريق. اوكي، هذا المكان اللي انا ابغى اجيه. ممكن في كذا طريق. اوكي، ممكن اللوحة عليها. طيب يمديك في فوق. اوكي،
It was a gamble, but my options were limited.
لازم من الجهتين. الحين ترجع. والله سالفة.
Success!
آه. مشوار. كان ما يمديك. وين يمديك؟ ايوه، لا مش هنا. او انك تنط. ايه تنط. ايه عدل صح. ضيع. أخيرا ندخل المبنى.
I was risking death with every step, but so what? I felt like I was under a death sentence already.
خطيرة. نيكو. لازم كذي المخرج يسوي لك الحركات، يقول لك ترى انت كنت على شفا حفرة.
God, that was close. I was trapped on the theater side with
لا
no...
والله مو وز كلوز، بس المخرج يبغاها وز كلوز.
I couldn't open the door. It was locked.
ما
I
يمديك.
couldn't open the door. It was locked.
أنا أشوف الحركة يمكن تزعج يعني الأجيال الصغيرة اللي تلعب، إنك يعني كرر الكلام ما يحبوها. بس الألعاب القديمة كانت كلها بهالشكل. تكون مثلا سايلنت هيل اللي يقول بروكن، الأبواب اللي بروكن، يقول لك اللي قفل بروكن. واو، تكرر كثير. جينا هالمكان الغريب هذا. ميوزيوم كبير.
The poster was half torn away and covered in graffiti. The eyes spookily followed me around the room. Reminded me of the father of an old boyfriend.
اوف وش التشبيه.
There was somebody coming. I had to hide. The
طبي.
popcorn stand was my only option.
I shall miss Paris, my dear.
صوت مجرم.
Has it not?
I shall never forget it.
اوه هذه هي
The city is becoming unsafe,
سازارو.
and we have no need of
هذه هي اللي مشعر الاشقر. قاتل الحقيقي.
soon. My plans are working out perfectly.
Of course.
الحظ. من هو الحمار اللي رماه الكاس هذا؟
Yeah!
اوف صادها.
It seems that we have a visitor.
ترجف.
Is this the right place for the audition? You again.
Aha, so this is the girl. Petra, my dear, you must introduce us.
Nico Collard? Senor Susaro.
We have never met, and yet our lives have crossed.
For the worst.
In your case, that will certainly be true. Flap!
واو.
So, Bruno and I came to Paris. It was the first
ورجعنا إلى جورجيا الحين.
well, since the last time. I was on the trail of Cesaro and the dragon power. We waited till it got dark. Then Bruno led me through the back streets to the place he suspected. I waited while he checked the readings on his mysterious device.
My calculations indicate that this is the place.
Behind that wall? Are you sure?
My machine tells me it is there, and I have no reason to doubt it.
Okay. Well, let's get inside and take a look.
No, I am not going in there. I said I would bring you here, and that is what I have done. I am not going in there.
Bruno, you're just being paranoid.
No, it is only paranoia when they are not out to get you.
Okay, Bruno, you stay here.
خاف.
Bruno, are you sure this is the place?
Yes, here is the place the machine is indicating.
Well, if the machine said it was so, I wasn't going to argue. How's everything, Bruno?
Oh, everything is tickety-boo, apart from the fact I have a crazy man trying to kill me.
Are you sure you don't want to come with me?
I think I will be better out here, thank you.
How reliable is that machine? I mean, how many of these Earth power sites have you found with it?
You understand nothing.
It's not about understanding. It's about believing. Hey, that machine sure is a piece of work. Homes in on ancient dust, huh?
You are quite a witty man, I think, Mr. Storbat.
You know, I like to keep things cheery.
I find it very tiresome. Please desist.
Sure. By the way, this place doesn't look right to me.
But the readings are very strong. Maybe you missed something.
Okay.
That door wasn't going to open.
طيب كيف أدخلها؟
Maybe from the other side?
يكون هذا؟ هنا شكله صندوق.
It was a large recycling dumpster. I wondered what sort of things the French recycled.
ما يمدي يدخل من هنا. هذاك. طيب ما نستخدمه. ما أعتقد هنا. يمكن هنا بس ما يوصل. ما أدري وين أستخدم هذا.
It was a large recycling dumpster. Bruno had risked a lot to bring me here. I wasn't about to go sightseeing. Novels and short stories by the look of it. Kids' books. Shame it wasn't open. I still had a couple of gaps in my Tintin collection, and this could have been just the place. No way was I doing that. That wasn't quite right. Bruno, do you have a moment?
Yes, I have many moments, George.
كان ما يساعدك.
The door was locked tight. I'd have to find another way in.
هو أكيد تدخل من هنا.
That wouldn't work here. No, that wouldn't work here.
هذا أحس منطقيا إنك يعني تركب على هذا. هذا الدخلة هنا مثلا. من هنا. اوكي وتركب. اوكي.
Suddenly, I was very scared of what lay ahead. Aha! The window opened easily.
اوكي حلو.
I found myself in a book repository. Nothing happened. I hoped to find something useful, but I was out of luck. I could see very little in the dark. I needed more light.
هي تحتاج لايت صدق. يمكن تستخدم هذه.
That wasn't the right approach. I'd managed to unlatch the window. Breaking and entering always made me uncomfortable.
نفس الغرفة.
There was nothing in the boxes. They were securely locked. No way was I doing that. No way was I doing that. Books on sex. Nobody ever accused George Stobart of being scared to learn new tricks. The Kama Sutra. Of course, people had more joints in those days. Sex, a one-man mission. Well, only if you can't find a woman. Problems in the sack. Ah, I see. That should be in the vegetable section. Books on sex. Books on sex. This was a strange section. Secret doors and tunnels, construction and maintenance. There was a little plaque on the top of the shelf. These books kindly donated by the governor of Alcatraz. The filing cabinet was locked and I didn't have the key. Books on the occult and the paranormal. Sacrifice made easy. 101 ways to kill a goat. The perfect Christmas gift. Books on the occult and the paranormal.
كأنه هنا.
Books on the occult and the paranormal. Books on relationships. Looking for love in the strangest places. I made a mental note to stay away from bookshops for the rest of my life. Books on the occult and the paranormal. Books on the occult and the paranormal. Books on the occult and the paranormal. Books on the occult and
نفسها.
paranormal. Books on the occult and the paranormal. Books on sex. Books on conspiracy theory. This was a strange section. Secret doors and tunnels.
اوكي
Construction.
مريت عليهم.
That door wasn't going to open. Nothing happened. There was nothing in the boxes.
بس أنا جيت من هناك أتوقع. أوه وإنما اوكي هذا مكان مختلف يعني. هذا المكان ترى مختلف. أجيب الصندوق إلا هوك. لغي الصناديق. أيوة حصرت. هذا صندوق. هدفك انك تجيبهم. ايوه كأنك تسوي لك طريق. ايوه هذا راح يمديك. ايوه شغل.
The room was just a storeroom.
خلنا نشوف. كان في شيء هناك.
The trap door was set flush into the floor.
اوكي. تنزل.
A ladder led down into a well-lit passage. It looked like Bruno could be right.
كان سر يعني هذا. واو.
Either the door was stuck, or it was just locked. It was some kind of ancient boiler. It was like something from a horror movie. I half expected to hear screams coming from inside.
أصوات غريبة.
Hey, they got a show. It was some kind of a rehearsal. As a one-time director of the Idaho Players, I was no...
أوه شافها بالغلط.
Where is it?
صدفة.
We must have the location.
I tell you, I don't know.
الحين بيتفاجأ إن نيكول. أوه ما يدري إن هي نيكول.
Let me do this properly. I know I can break her.
شاهد فيلم. أفكر فيلم.
As you wish, Petra.
I'm not scared of you, you bunch of thugs.
Bravo. Ooh!
Senior Cicero, sir. Sorry to bother you.
Yes, what is it now?
We got a little problem downstairs.
Do be precise, Flap. What kind of a problem?
An intruder problem. A guy's getting killed problem.
Just as I was getting comfortable.
Cesaro. This was no rehearsal. And the girl giving the...
كان أفكرها بروفا.
was my old friend Nico.
This is very tiresome. You will stay here, Miss Collard. Don't try anything.
Some hope. What do you think I'm going to do? Ask the audience for help?
Flap, you watch her like a hawk.
Like a hawk, Senior Cicero.
The name is Cesaro. Senor Cesaro. Do try and make an effort, Flap, or I shall have to kill you too.
هذا فلاب غبي شكله. قال له watch her like a hawk. لازم انقذها. لازم تتسلل.
I couldn't risk going on stage while the thug was still there. He'd hear me before I moved an inch.
كان عشان تستخدم الدرج هذا.
Whoa! The gangways were dangerous. They'd fallen away in places. It was a long way down. lighting rig lowered part of the way, but then jammed fast.
راح هذيك الجهة. الجزء هذا واجد فيه أكشن.
I knew this would get his attention. Gotcha now.
أيوة.
Well. Nicole Collard, tied to a chair, needing to be rescued. Again.
George! Don't just stand there. Untie me!
You know, this is becoming a habit. Maybe you should seek help. Okay.
Come on! Hurry!
Jeez, these knots are tight. Aha! Got it. Seriously, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. And it is good to see you. Your timing's perfect.
It always was.
So, how's Idaho, George?
Same as ever. It's a great vacation state. You ought to visit sometime.
Got any friends who'd put me up?
I could put a word in for you.
You're a real sport. Why the sudden interest in theater?
I'm on the trail of a guy who killed one of my clients. A man called Cesaro.
That's the maniac who captured me.
I know. I was watching from the stalls. Thought you were pretty good, by the way.
Thanks. I wasn't looking forward to the next scene, though.
Yeah. Those guys, they got their own special twist on the word corpse.
So tell me about Cesaro.
Cesaro connects back to the Neo-Templars.
Surprise, surprise. That explains idiot guy over there.
So why are you here?
The blonde. She killed the guy I was due to interview. Tracking her down brought me here.
We're working on the same case. Now that's amazing.
Only if you believe in coincidence. Do you?
No.
Me neither. Come on, George. We can't sit around here all day.
Nico?
Yes, George?
I wonder if you could help me out.
It depends on what you want.
So, Nico, you still a reporter?
Not according to my editor.
Well, what happened? You get fired?
No, I quit first.
So why did the blonde kill the guy you were interviewing?
He was trying to contact me. Said he had information about all this weird meteorological stuff going on. Said the world was going to end.
وش نهرب؟
The sound equipment controls were completely wrecked. This panel was broken too, wrecked on purpose. There was no point in coming all this way for nothing. I had to know why this place was so important.
يعني ما نهرب. فتش هذا الحمار.
Flap believed in traveling light, just his IQ and his gun. Me, I just put faith in the old IQ. Nice to see someone else with a headache for a change. I knew the guy all right. He used to work for the Grand Master. Flap, they called him. Last time I'd seen him, he was falling from an express train in Scotland. Just too butt ugly to die, I guess.
هذا يعني نعرفها في المغامرات لا راحة.
It was one heck of a shot, but I guess the cleaners wouldn't be too pleased. Nika,
Yes, George?
the panel was wrecked beyond repair.
هذا مكان جيت أنا.
The door was locked and I didn't have a key to open it.
لحظة. أوكي.
I couldn't open it because it was locked. It was locked and wouldn't open. Damn, just my luck. No soda. Dust and Weevils. My favorite theater snack.
وش يبغوا؟ أخذ شيء. بيبر كوب. والمكان اللي مسكوها فيه هذا.
Ah! Damn, that's hot. What an incredibly dumbass thing to do. It was an old stage light burning brightly. Now, that wasn't quite right.
ما أدري وش أسوي.
The old paper cup looked like it had been stepped on. Nico?
Yes, George?
Sure was a mess, but it sort of made me feel at home. So I ignored it. The old stage light was kicking out a lot of heat. I thought about it, but decided not to do it. There wasn't a reason to try that.
اوه في شيء هنا ما انتبهت له. كا كان مرة يخربط.
A dark but very colorful alley scene. Scenic artist. Now that was a nice career. Why hadn't I thought of that? Ugh. I stuck my hand into the box and grabbed a stick. Bestheimer's number 7, white. What a lucky guess. I'd found a box of theatrical grease paints. The sight transported me back to another day in Paris, a peaceful cafe, and a clown. And boy, did I hate clowns.
أخذ شيء.
It was just a wig mannequin. The drawers in the dresser were empty. They looked as if they'd been emptied years ago. Damn! The safe was locked, but on reflection, that was hardly a surprise. The rotting floor had begun to buckle under the weight. Some kind of play script in French. This wasn't the time to stop and read. The drawers in the dresser were empty. Nico?
Yes, George?
Take a look at this, Nico. I found it under the stage. Face paints.
Well done, George. Shall I paint your face like a tiger, or maybe even a cute little bear?
Some other time, I think, Nico. Do you want this grease paint, Nico?
No thanks, George. I already carry my own makeup. You keep it.
The safe back there has recently been used, and it's locked.
If it's important enough for Cesaro to keep in a safe.
Exactly. The drawers in the dresser were empty. No way was I doing that. I had no reason to try that. I had no reason to try that.
اوف شو هذا؟
Stay away from me! I mean it!
What the hell's up with this guy?
Don't come in here! Stay away! Ah!
Somebody has put the fear of God into him.
Somebody or something. And you know what? He's safe in there, and the thing is out here. I could hear muttering through the door. Someone was in there, pacing the room and talking to himself. The crazed guard had barricaded himself behind the door. I wondered if I should investigate. Then again, maybe not. I thought about it, but decided not to do it. No way was I doing that. Not this time. Nico?
Yes, George?
That door wasn't going to open. The door had been locked. He wasn't letting anybody in. It was the fuse box for the theater. It looked very old and very dangerous. It looked like a couple of the fuses had blown. There was only one fuse remaining. A very old ladder. Judging by the woodworm, a very dangerous one, too. Trying to use that thing would be suicidal. I guessed the strut was supporting the safe in the room above. The strut wouldn't budge. The friction from the floor was too great. The grease paint was too old and hard to work into the gap. If only I had a liquid lubricant. Hey, Nico, can you give me a hand here for a second?
What do you want me to do, George?
Take a hold of this and pull it when I say so.
You're such a romantic.
Yeah.
It's no good, George. It's not going to move.
What do you suggest?
Maybe you should loosen it first.
That wouldn't work here.
يمكن بالمفك.
Not this time. I had no reason to try that. Not this time.
اوكي. دمجت
Grease
الكاس.
paint was too old and hard to work into the gap. If only I had a liquid lubricant. It was the fuse box for the theater. It looked very old and very dangerous. Nope, not that way. Nico?
Yes, George?
That door wasn't going to open.
Oh my God, George! Look at this!
Is that really necessary?
His chest is being just burned away.
I've seen dead bodies before, but this guy's a real award winner.
Ugh.
Ooh, looks like he had chicken for lunch.
Whatever could have caused this, George?
You've never eaten in an English restaurant?
Seriously.
I don't know. I'm a lawyer, not a pathologist. Ugh. I can't believe I'm gonna do this. As I searched his pockets, I could swear he was watching me. But someone else had beaten me to it. All I found was an empty card holder. The body had been badly mutilated. He wasn't carrying anything. He'd already been searched by someone else. With a hair grip and some foil from a chewing gum wrapper, I could have knocked together a rudimentary device to fuse the lock. Or I could find the card that opened the door. Now that wasn't quite right. I could see no way to open the door. I was willing to bet the card reader would open it. All I had to do was find a card. Nico?
Yes, George?
No way was I doing that. Nope, that wouldn't work here. I had no reason to try that. I'd placed the grease paint in the old cup.
أحتاج يمكن نار.
No way was I doing that. It still wouldn't move. The friction from the floor was too great. I needed some sort of lubrication. The grease paint was too old and hard to work into the gap. If only I had a liquid lubricant.
liquid lubricant.
I stuck my hand into the box and grabbed a stick. Bestheimer's number 7, white. What a lucky guess.
يمكن هنا.
The stage light was hot enough to melt the paint.
أيوة. الدوبة هنا.
Grease paint melted. The smell of burning fat stung my nose. But at least it worked.
حلو. اوكي الحين يمديك. هذه فائدة اللمبات. تخيل يعني.
Either the door was stuck, or it was just locked. Nope, not that way.
هنا اوكي صح هنا. هنا.
I hoped the melted grease paint would work as a lubricant. Even with the added grease, I still couldn't shift it on my own.
استعين بنيكو.
Hey, Nico, can you give me a hand here for a second?
I'm not pulling it again.
I've greased it this time. This time it'll work.
Okay, I trust you.
That's what a guy likes to hear.
اوكي اخيرا. عشان يفتحوها. اوكي.
Oh God!
That's one way to crack a safe.
You didn't say you were trying to crack my skull too.
Just the usual slight miscalculation. You know me, Nico.
You wouldn't be you without it.
هذا هو الكارت.
There were two things inside, a key card and some kind of amazing artifact. It had been hewn from stone. Strange crystals were embedded within it. My God! Nico, look at this!
What is it?
Whatever it is, Cesaro must think it's important. There was nothing left inside the safe.
اوكي. كارت.
It was a swipe card for a...
نفتح بهذاك.
The oddly shaped artifact was encrusted with blue crystals.
كان نطلع. اتوقع تستخدم الكارت هنا.
Hey, Nico, an elevator.
We've a choice of down or down.
You know, I've missed you.
I've missed you too.
Well, that's settled then. Shall we go?
يلا.